Welcome to Bro Taste This.
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of Vida, Vino, brought to you by Bro Taste This, where we break down food, wine, news, and our childhood trauma. My heart rate today is 92. I am Luis Pablo. Joined with me is Philip Golden Corral and also Juan Legend.
Howdy, howdy.
We are outside. It's such a beautiful day out. There's a little bit of wind, so sorry for the audio listeners if it picks up. You might want to watch this on YouTube. And for our YouTube listeners, you might want to, take a second. Enjoy what you have in front of you. Enjoy
Pat yourself
that.
On the back.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
You made it this far. With all the algorithm, this beautiful scenery behind us. This is a monumental. Right? Did I say that right?
No, but keep going.
This is a ceremonial
Commemorative.
Commemorative day. Breaking news. Ivana Trump has died.
Rest in power, princess.
Rest in power. So what better way to soak it in with some nice air?
How American is this that as we're recording in this beautiful scenery, right over the trees, past the camera, are the most American scenery.
McDonald's Golden Arches, baby.
The Golden Arches.
Mm-hmm.
God.
It's like the Grand Canyon, you know?
You can't
Inspiring.
You can't get a burger anywhere else for better quality at a cheaper price than McDonald's.
This is the modern day gold rush right here. People used to travel to the West for a pursuit of gold and happiness. Now you can just go to any section in the hood or any place. Have you ever noticed how McDonald's are in very low poverty places? Isn't that weird?
Well, aren't McDonald's everywhere?
They are everywhere, but
they're strategically placed.
Placed. Like in the previous episode, callback to the Bro Tastes, the death of the restaurant to the pandemic, Corey Mintz.
Yeah.
Yeah. How he talked about Starbucks and all
true.
the meeting quota and
That drifter.
yeah,
Grifter. I'm sorry.
A drifter is more honorable. A drifter goes town to town, offering his wisdom to the folks.
What is a grifter?
A grifter is someone that takes the money from the people like us. Like we're doing to you. Hey, how's it going, folks? But we're grift with passion. We are here to give you quality, wholesome bromanship.
Episode 44 of the podcast.
I wanted to bring something up before we forget.
Go ahead.
About God's country?
Go ahead.
Thank you, Luis. Thank you.
Go ahead.
I
empower you. I empower you to bring it up.
For audio listeners, Luis is palming Juan's hand
week,
for support.
Near the end of the podcast, when we were
a little louder, bud.
When we were talking to Phil over here about
a little louder, bud,
how he can, improve certain aspects that he wants to improve.
My brother, that was 2 weeks ago. You silly goose.
Yeah.
See, I've been living so hard.
2 weeks ago.
I cut sugar out, doggy.
My bad, bud. You're right. That was 2 weeks ago. But
trust me, I've been counting because it's hell for me. It's hell for me.
You smacked my arm so hard. God damn, dude.
That's hard to you?
No, you smacked it way harder. It was like.
Damn, that actually
all right, I'm just gonna come out and say, are we gonna address the fact that Phil essentially came out as a member of the LGBTQ community and we
on the show?
Yeah, and
he's not a member, he's an ally.
Ally. Aren't we all allies? Come on,
is
bro.
He an ally?
It's 2022.
Sure. He basically said after him,
that's
brother? My thing.
I would love for you guys
that's my new thing. That's basically what Phil was saying.
Brother.
We are going to react to a TikTok, and Juan, I want you to break it down play by play. And the listener,
does it have to do with that?
Yes, it does. The listeners are actually going to see it on YouTube screen, but for the audio listeners, Juan will be breaking it down.
Break it down.
Action here. Give us just a second.
Break it down.
But keep going. Juan, how has your week been?
Let's catch up with our week. We haven't seen each other a good weeks since last week's episode.
It's been a minute.
We talked about Stranger Things and our meteor pieces, the rise of the minions.
Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay,
so you have a girl dancing.
Okay, let me play it again.
See, that's where you're already wrong. That's not a girl. That's not a girl.
What does the caption? What does the caption say?
Well, let me hold on to it.
God, do you need readers?
Are you part of the LGBTQ plus community? And the rainbow #FYP for you.
We're gonna have to cut that audio. Wait, let me.
I want to be.
All right, but you get the gist, right? There's a song playing.
There's a song playing. There's a girl dancing in a top and short shorts.
You're terrible at this. So there's a girl dancing.
Why would you show me that and expect me to catch everything? I'm trying to read everything, the captions.
So you really, it's a probably 16-year-old white girl.
Yeah.
And the
Don't show me this. I don't want to see a
The caption starts off with, "Are you a member of the LGBT community?" And she very loudly wrote, "No exclamation point."
Yeah. But I am a supporter.
But I am a supporter and ally.
And that's where you think Phil falls into?
Exactly. Where's your dance?
But he at least falls into like
That's
a
his
super
common
strong
sense.
supporter. Like
Super strong.
it's a little bit. It's like he has 1 foot in the pool.
The pool of human life.
Motherfucker, one foot in the pool?
Yeah,
This dude is skinny dipping in the pool. What are you talking about?
That's my point.
I don't think he came out as anything. I just think he fell in love. And do we really blame him?
No one's blaming him.
God.
No.
I'm a bit of a passion boy, certified lover boy.
By the way, I love the shirt you're wearing.
Actually, it's funny enough you brought this up for our audio listeners. I'm wearing a beautiful blue shirt with a rose on it with
Is
some
this new?
characters on it. No.
It is nice though.
Yeah.
Probably says like eggplant in Japanese or some shit.
It says
I don't know what it means, but in my eyes, this is a memoriam for Chiso Abe, the Prime Minister of Japan that was just
The guy
brutally
whose name you
murdered.
just butchered.
Well, he was a good friend of America.
yeah.
What was his name again, bud?
Rest in
Chiso
power.
Abe,
Abel.
What'd you
Abel.
call me?
strong, willing, and
You
able.
mean Shinzo Abe?
Bro, can you see this? You're trying to whitewash his name?
Yeah, exactly. You're
One,
both racist.
he's dead. Come on,
Dude,
pay
you
some
got a
respect.
mass. You got a massive bug on you.
Get it off.
It flew off. It got
Oh,
off.
you know who that was? That was Chiso Abe.
Dude, it's right here.
He was like, defend my honor. Defend my honor, Phil.
Yeah,
And I did.
He
Oh, yeah.
reincarnated as an insect.
Yeah.
He knew we were talking about him at this very moment.
Shit talking him.
Oh yeah, I love how
Passive
effective
rage.
he was at whitewashing Japanese history and Japanese war crimes.
God bless him.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Rest in power.
The Japanese really did not like the Koreans and vice versa.
Bro,
Yeah.
they went on a rampage throughout the whole east over there.
Did you guys? I didn't know a lot about like the world or the Pacific Theater during World War II.
The what?
It's called the Pacific Theater.
Is that the Asian islands?
Yeah, like that's the area of war.
Uh-huh.
Like all those sides of the country. So like China, Japan. A lot of it happened on the coast because that's where they would meet each other. So it was called the
Yeah.
Pacific Theater. But yeah, my point about it was that when they had their own trials to try war criminals, I guess like America pulled its little puppet strings and got like the Japanese to like get essentially like really good treatment and not come out and confess to the crimes that they had committed, like on what's it called, Chinese villagers, and you know what it is, Nanking.
Yeah, the rape of Nanking. But
Yeah.
literally, as you're talking about this, like the
And Shinzo Abe's like father happens to be like one of those like top commanders like during the regime. He was like on mainland China, like on one of their versions of a concentration camp.
What?
it's crazy because Netflix at this very moment has a whole new piece on the Pacific Theater. It interviews the people from Pearl Harbor, right? It's actually more of a documentary on Pearl Harbor, but there's survivors from the Japanese planes, from the Japanese side, like admirals of how you say, como se dice?
The self-killing planes.
No, they didn't have kamikazes back then. They were just going in there like wrecking shit up, right? And they got
Yeah.
some POWs, right? There was this admiral. We had the internment camps, right?
Yeah.
He tried to kill himself. We resuscitated him back. He spent 6 months in jail. He had a root canal at one point, and like the
You're talking
dentist,
about a Japanese prisoner, right?
Japanese
Okay.
prisoner. Yeah. And this is on Netflix. If you all want to catch it, it's out there. It's funny you mentioned the Pacific Theater as we speak right now. But the dentist gave him anesthesia, performed a root canal on him, and put down in Morse code, "Remember Pearl Harbor." You know, like whenever he
jeez.
licks it, he's like in Morse code, like bumps and shit, like "Remember Pearl Harbor." And then they executed him. He was still war trials.
I got to
Yo,
point out that if,
Shout out the dentist for having that ingenuity to be like,
Oh, Pearl Harbor, brother. That was like the first 9/11.
there's so many texture differences in
The
your
first
teeth. Though. Is
9/11.
he feeling anything?
He's like, oh, dude, I have fucking lettuce stuck back there.
This is a piece of fried rice. What the hell?
Whoa,
hell?
dude,
This guy.
uncalled for.
Damn.
Why
Uncalled
would
for?
you assume it's fried rice?
What do you think we were feeding them back then? Our prisoners of war? You think we're feeding them steak?
Can we just point out how hilarious it is that like the dude got blasted by a gun made out of fucking duct tape?
Oh, the former prime minister of Japan?
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh,
like
wait, you got
regardless of anybody's political views or anything, like the dude got by like a weapons engineer from like the Fallout games. You know, like not literally. Like I'm saying, his guns look like they had
craftsmanship.
exposed wire. There was like a cell phone screen on it. It was essentially like a big old tube, like two tubes put together.
Yeah.
and he got blasted by that shit, dude. Like
2 shots.
yeah,
And
a homemade weapon.
His security guard, bodyguards were like trying to protect him with their briefcases and shit.
Yeah.
A little late there, homie.
Nobody has guns.
Yeah,
So
a little late there.
You know what I found out this week? You should never fart in the shower.
Oh, bro, it makes an awful noise.
Oh, dude,
Like
noise
dubstep.
and smell. Dude, I was like, carefully washing myself, like enjoying my time in there. And I was like, I think I got a fart.
I think
so
I fart.
I spread my cheeks and, I just made this little water sound. Like,
You were like in a clear A shape, you know, like
oh, dude, exactly. I was like
hands back there spreading them.
I was like the Eiffel Tower myself.
Yeah,
Dude, you're doing
but-
what R. Kelly's doing right now. He's
Yeah.
he's 2
Yeah.
weeks into his prison sentence, 30 years.
Only?
Yeah.
2 weeks?
Only 2 weeks.
Well, they say it takes 21 to make a habit. So hopefully he's getting used to it. Another week and he'll be used to it.
That's pretty funny. Damn.
So, I farted in there and the smell that was left behind me, I was so disgusted.
Disgusting.
Like, I already have pretty bad poops, as we've talked about on the show for quite a lot. But, dude, I was
dark.
I was not expecting that. I was able to probably smell, and it just, dude, like it whiffed, and I just like sprayed perfume,
Whiff.
walked out, and I like closed
Dip.
the door. And I was like, this is a crime scene. Like no one's allowed to walk in here for at least a week.
You fucking animal. Why does it smell more in the shower?
Right, because it was hot as I shower with hot as water,
Ah, okay.
and then all
condensed.
that,
Because
dude,
that steam.
all
is
that
rising
exactly,
up.
all that heat rose
'Cause
up.
I was gonna say, why would it rise? Like, get more stinky?
Well,
if it's just water. You know,
the
But
gas inside
hot
you-
water.
The
yeah.
gas inside is already warm. Nothing's worse than when you fart and then you sit down. Like if you're like waiting to take a shit really badly, and you just like fart right before you sit down, and then you're just like sitting in it as it's coming.
Ah,
out.
yeah,
You're
like the bubbles
oh
haven't
my
popped yet.
God.
Fastering in it.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's awful.
Fart goes through like the cheeks,
Yeah.
your thighs.
I also saw this awesome.
Just hanging out in the upper third.
So I've been driving to Madison this week, and I saw the most clever.
You look like a Madison guy this week.
Do I? What does that mean?
Sunglasses.
I'm different now, man.
Yeah.
It's different.
You are different.
You better watch out how you talk to me.
What's the area code
Or
up
you
there?
might trigger
608?
me. Yeah, I believe so.
608 Luis.
Yeah, you
over
might
here.
trigger me.
Dude,
608
608 Luis
Luis.
is a new Luis.
Exactly, dude. 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna be unrecognizable.
Unrecognizable.
I'm gonna have dangly earrings. And I'm gonna have my hair colored again and tattoos, and be like,
Are you gonna do like blonde or platinum? What are you?
oh,
going for?
obviously green.
Obviously.
I'm gonna look like Jake Long, the dragon.
Obviously.
the American Chinese Dragon?
Exactly.
Jake Long? Come
oh,
on,
dude,
man.
what a homie! Shout
on.
out Jake Long, the American Chinese dragon.
That's a deep cut right there.
I miss the 90s and early 2000s cartoons that had they all were karate and kung fu related,
Oh, yeah.
like Samurai Jack,
Jackie Chan Adventures.
Jackie
Come
Chan
on, bro.
Adventure.
Dude, that one was great with the
Bro.
talismans. and
Out of
that
all
shit.
those powers, which one would you want? I just remember the rabbit being so fast.
Dude, I think the grandpa had like the cooking power. He can make a mean stir fry. Think that was his power. the power of home ingenuity.
Yeah, no, I fucking love the Jackie Chan Adventures. There was Kung Fu Fury a couple years before that, like a couple decades before that.
Oh, is that the one with the dog?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, dude, I love Kung Fu Fury.
What would he walk into? Like a fucking telephone?
And his fucking beagle ears would fly around. I'm able to stop
And then you just fucking karate chop everybody.
Halt.
Kung Fu Fury was a homie.
Oh,
Dude, the soundtrack was so badass too. It was like funky, like
Dude, those early '60s.
dude, I totally
Dude,
missed fucking whatever that fooey thing was.
You never watched Kung
it's
Fu
so
Fury?
famous. It's such a famous dog.
Boomerang.
It was on Boomerang.
That
That's
sounds
right.
like a boomerang.
yeah.
Oh, dude, I love watching Boomerang.
Dude, you also had Shaolin Showdown. The
Shaolin Showdown.
Yeah, bro. I remember those guys.
Oh.
the little monks playing soccer. I think. Oh, they did that for fun. Maybe.
Yeah, no, that
whole
was
show.
sick. I love Shaolin Showdown. I saw a video of a breakdown of Jetix and like all those cartoons
bro.
and like
Yeah.
what happened with everything. And all what happens to these cartoons is a new CEO steps into the company and they're like, we're getting rid of this show. We're getting rid of this show. Like, do you guys remember Danny Phantom?
Yes.
The show was killing rating. Like, it was massive. People loved it. It was made by and created by the same guy who made the Fairly Odd Parents. So when you see the
Oh yeah, it has that similar art style.
very similar art style, and a new CEO stepped in, the show was killing it, and then it didn't get picked up.
Yeah, the new CEOs come in there, look at like, well, this isn't driving merchandise. This isn't selling. It's all about toys. They don't
Dude.
care about story. They don't care about
No.
animation. All they care is about flipping the profit. How can we make Danny Phantom more marketable? And they just get. That's what happened to Spider-Man. Spider-Man, the
Yes.
animated series.
Oh my
Spider-Man was
God.
on track.
Dude,
Cliffhanger. Where is Mary Jane? She's still
she
out
just
there.
evaporates in water, and then Spider-Man goes with fucking Madam Web.
Yeah.
And she's, Peter, we're off to find Mary Jane. What?
Come on.
No, same with, what was that other cartoon that I was just thinking of?
What, Gargoyles?
Gargoyles was great. Batman the Animated Series was great.
Oh.
Phenomenal. No, there's another one that...
Powerpuff Girls was underrated.
Dude, Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh yeah.
Dexter's
Funny thing
Lab,
about
yeah, that was
Powerpuff Girls, the first LGBTQ plus member, the lobster.
Oh, yeah,
him,
the villain?
His name was. Oh.
That was his name?
Yeah, him.
That's
He's like the
gangster
devil.
as fuck.
You can't call him the devil.
He was cool as fuck. Mojo Jojo.
Oh, Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo was a badass.
And then
I wanted to be Mojo Jojo.
the mayor and the tiny ass mayor, and then his hot ass wife who we never saw.
Dude,
Oh, bro.
It's better that way.
It just left more to the imagination.
Yeah, you know, exactly.
Dude,
It-
she's my original waifu for laifu. The secretary, bro. Come on, man.
What did you say? The
Waifu for laifu.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, at least you can see. I'm getting blind. Oh, my God. I look like Jackie Chan's grandpa right now. I got the sun in my eyes.
You're
in
so racist.
Let me get in there and make
I
some
don't
fried
think
rice.
you can say that anymore. Maybe it's the Madison in me that I feel.
That's a
so-
608.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I
a
feel so
608
triggered
Luis right
already.
there.
Dude, are you blushing because of his racism?
I love racism, dude.
Hey, brother, that's the Latino heat coming out of me.
I really got to fix my mentality because I'll be seeing a minority. It doesn't matter what race or who they are. The first name in my head is the most racist one. I'll be like, oh, instead of being like, there's another member of our community.
Oh,
the
hey, Steve.
The first name in my head is the most racist one.
Kyle.
Like, and no one's prompting me. No one's saying, I'm like, why did I think that way?
Hey, Karen.
Why am I thinking that word right now? It's
You've been hanging around Phil too long, dog.
it's not even, I see you guys once a week.
Hey, Antonio Banderas, cool it, brother.
Dude, the most racist name in my head comes up. I really gotta revert back to my old ways.
Hey, man, that's
You're just
2022.
calling every minority by their most popular like celebrity. Bruce Lee, chill out.
Hey, Jet Li, cool your jets, bro. Cool your jets.
Awful stuff.
Hey, Senator Fernandez, take it easy. Take it easy.
You might want to show him your ID, Idris Elba.
That's a compliment, dog.
Yeah,
I might take
exactly.
that one.
I wish I got called
Yeah,
Idris Elba.
I'll take that one.
Hey, he's the Office.
Dude, especially
Nobody remembers him from The Office.
dude, he was in what?
he was in that.
He's like, let me get that report, Jim.
What was that? What did he call that shit? The
The,
breakthrough, the breakdown.
Oh, let me get that breakdown. Yeah, let me get that full breakdown, Jim. And he's like, yep, coming up.
Coming right up.
Hey, any word on the breakdown? Yep, I'll have it by lunch.
He's like, oh man, better be. And he just like, he stresses out the whole episode. And then at the end, he's like, all right, thank you. Does it look good to you? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, all right, we're good. And he doesn't even look over it. So the whole episode, Jim is stressing out. And there's actually a deleted scene where Jim is asking him, like, so when you're talking about breakdown, do you mean like, and so they just cut it out just because they thought it was funnier.
Yeah, just to leave it up to the mind.
Yeah, that's for all my Office nerds who fucking enjoy the show.
Oh yeah, he played soccer in that too. A little soccer action.
Dude,
Oh, he's
how big
a
of
Liverpool fan.
Office nerds are you guys?
I'm a big Office nerd.
Deep cut.
Yeah, like
cut.
I know. I'm not like.
You haven't rewatched it 10 times in 3 years.
I'm probably a level 3 and the reason I say level 3 is I know
How
more.
high does your level go, though?
Do 10.
Okay.
Because I know somebody who listens to the Office Ladies podcast.
Oh no,
It's huge, apparently.
It's massive with
bro! I was hooked on for like the first 50 episodes.
motherfucker
I loved
50.
it. Yeah, dude, that's actually really
Where-
good. That came out like 2019.
Where they
couple
would
years ago.
break down the episode per episode, right?
Yep. It's like a whole deep dive. Like, oh, and on this episode, this studio guy was actually pretty grumpy.
Oh, hell no.
He was actually pretty grumpy. Nobody
Did you
knows
get
that.
like a real behind the scenes? And there's also they released an Office book not too long ago that highlights a bunch of shit that they did. And there's also the Office Experience in Chicago,
What
which
the fuck is that?
Oh, that's like the Friends experience where you take little pictures and like, look, I sat on the
they
couch at the
recreate the
coffee
set.
park.
Yeah, they recreate the set.
Okay, fun.
So I consider myself like a level 3. So I know like a lot about the Office. Like every hobby I
Well, if
have.
you're a level 3, then I guess I'm a level 1 or 2 then.
Like if,
I understand like the fascination about the coffee park, like the reincarnation, the recreating the set. But like, what about the office? That's just a regular, legit office. That's a cubicle.
yeah, I work at an office. Let me tell you, not that special.
fascinating.
Here's a break
Not
room.
that special.
There's a copier.
Once you start knowing facts about the set, then things really like fuck with your head. Like the conference room, there's either chairs in it or there's not. That's where they have like the parties and like I don't know, the whole thing is in like the warehouse, how the whole thing was set up. And like I don't know, when I used to smoke a lot of weed and I would watch like shows, even
Like last
YouTube.
week?
So like 2 days ago, I would watch like The Office or I would watch YouTube, and the entire time in my head I'd be like, oh, there's somebody in a camera or with a camera recording these people, and they're just like waiting for their mark and waiting for the other, and I would just like I would get so fucked up.
You would think about it like the director.
Yeah, I would.
Like,
I'd be
you
so.
don't need to be thinking about these details, but that's all I could think about.
All I could think was like, oh, and he's gonna say this. Like I remember, I watched probably 21 Jump Street like 100 times.
The TV show or the movie?
No, the movie. I've seen 21 Jump Street probably 100 times.
Why?
It's just I would just get super like doped up, and
Guns out, guns out, brother. That's all you gotta say.
and I would watch it, and I could start to like think about the next scene. I'd be like, oh, then this is gonna happen, and then I'd be seeing like the actors, and like I would get so high, the movie would look like a homemade TV show. It would look like
hell
somebody
no.
was recording it on their phone to me.
He shot me in my dick. He shot me in my dick.
And like I could, so there's a scene where the gym coach finds Jonah Hill and
Channing Tatum.
high in the
Magic
hallway.
Mike.
And I could literally, it's still in my head, because I've seen it so many times, I could see the gym coach walking and then pretend to look surprised and look at them as he's eating Blue Ranch Doritos in the scene. And like, I could just see that. He's like, oh, he's acting. Like, clearly he's pretending to be someone.
Damn, you got deep.
Dude,
The
yeah.
whole metaphorical level.
Exactly. So don't smoke weed and watch shows because it'll ruin it for you.
Of all the pieces of media, like 21 Jump Street.
Like 100 times.
Dude, you got
That's
a
his
cameo by
Citizen
Johnny
Kane,
Depp?
dog.
Johnny Depp little
Yeah,
cameo?
Johnny Depp. Dude, I
Come
love that.
on.
I think 21 Jump Street is so underrated.
It's a
As
great
you can
movie.
tell. I don't know why those actors didn't get nominated for Oscars.
Dude, that movie for me that like I just rewatched over and over and over, way more than necessary.
Three Ninjas in 1995.
Nah, Chronicle. That like
What?
Did you ever?
Oh, the Jumper movie? Essentially, the Go Powers?
Yeah.
That was like recorded like Blair Witch style.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like that movie. Was the shit for me. That just scratched a certain part of my lizard brain that that just like it was very compatible, you know, just like this dude found his Citizen Kane.
Yeah. Yours is Chronicle.
Yeah, mine was Chronicle. Yeah.
Hijo de la chingada.
Dan, I think his name is Dan Mahan. I think that's the main actor. Not Michael B. Jordan and not the other guy, but the guy who. Spoiler
That
alert.
is Michael B. Jordan. I forgot.
What?
No, he's one of the three main
Isn't
characters.
Miles Teller the other guy too?
Who's Miles Teller?
He's the guy who was in the recent Maverick movie.
You're much better with actors names, bro.
I'm really into movies, as you can
I'll
tell.
take your word for it.
Well, anyways, I think Dan Mahan, he ends up playing the Green Goblin in The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh.
But he's super good in the movie
Was he the
Chronicle.
blonde one?
Yeah, he's the one that ends up going wild.
Okay,
He
yeah.
gets all goblin-like
Dude,
at the end.
he makes a great villain.
He was
villain.
great in Chronicle.
Yeah.
He was great. I
Is he the
think,
bad guy in Chronicle?
well, kind of
anti-hero.
He's,
Anti-hero,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. He ends up going nuts, and the movie Chronicles is great. I should rewatch that movie.
That movie's great.
That movie is good.
It kind of reminisces of Jumper. You ever heard of Jumper or ever seen?
I love the movie Jumper.
Yeah, see.
They ended up putting that girl from Twilight at the very end because they thought they were going to make 100 movies, and they made one.
Oh yeah, nobody got the hype about it.
Welcome to the news and media movie breakdown. Welcome to the IMDb podcast.
The IMDb, yeah, I like that.
No.
I'm Mexican debating what's the B?
I am Mexican debating
Bitches.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Exactly. That's the new name of the episode. I am Mexican. Exactly. Speaking of Mexicans, why the fuck aren't they voting?
What the hell is going
Are they
on?
not voting?
I literally last week I saw a news article from what was the Washington Times, but the Latino poll voters aren't going strong. So what do? I call my mother up. I'm like, get the fuck out there. What are you doing?
Why aren't we protesting?
And then she starts. I'm like, Mom, I don't speak the language of the mountains.
I'm not
please.
asking for the enchilada recipe.
You know, hablo la idioma de las montañas. Por favor, mamá. Mamá, por favor.
It sounds so much worse when you say it in Spanish. No, man. I mean, Latinos, I think there was a poll on Latinos would vote for Trump if they could.
More of them are Republican leaning now, conservative leaning.
Yeah, it's because these fucking taco and burritos start making more than $40,000 a year, and suddenly they're like, "Don't tax my money."
Are you quoting Jill Biden right there? Jill Biden? That Joe?
And if you don't vote for me, you're not black.
Every Mexican's unique, like a bodega sandwich.
And black kids can be as smart as white kids.
If you don't vote for me, you're not real black.
Listen here, folks.
See, that's what happened. They were so focused on the African American community that they forgot about the heart, the passion, the pasión.
The ones building the roofs and the walls.
Yep, the ones saying build a wall higher. That's right? Is that what we're not saying?
No, we're trying not to say that. But I wanted to throw this subject into, if you were running for a politician, is that what the term is? If you were running for any office, how would you get the Latino voters on your side? How would you get? Because, dude, Mexicans were out in the streets for Obama. I mean, how could you not?
Oh yeah, Jumbo guy who's playing basketball. Got my vote right there.
Dude, exactly.
And I heard he smoked weed once in college. It's like,
There was that rumor.
my guy. Oh, he confessed it too. He was like, "Yeah, I tried it once, but
Did
it was a
inhale
regret."
or something, right?
Well, like Elon Musk on Joe Rogan.
I was secondhand high. Obama, President Obama.
No, keep going.
Yeah, keep going. I want to hear your Obama impression.
Oh yeah. Hey, my name is President Obama, and I smoked weed once. I regret it. I throw a mean 3.
You quickly became. What about your Obama impression?
President Obama.
My fellow Americans, as
That's not bad.
your leader from the state of Illinois and from the city of Chicago, it is with a lot of pleasure that I will be bulldozing this park to build my new library that I have building with private donor money. All
Ladies.
true, by the way. All true.
Ladies,
100%
true of America, it comes to me much pleasure that I will replace Donald Trump. I love America, and you can too, as long as you vote for the black guy. I was not born in Kenya.
They keep saying orange is the new black, but I'm still here. Woo, that's my vote.
Motherfucker, I'll vote twice.
My vote.
I'll walk in with 2 fake IDs.
God damn.
Lewis, what was the reason that you think then that Latinos are losing their support for the current president?
Well, for the current president, it's fucking easy, man. I mean, have you seen what's going on lately? Motherfucker can't even ride a bike. Like, you look back at Bill Clinton, this guy, there was a recent 30 for 30 about And One. You know, And One, the basketball.
The basketball shorts?
You don't remember the basketball street ball?
They're like the off-brand
Yeah,
Nikes,
it's a brand.
Jordans.
No, it's a brand, right? But they also had a TV show called And One Street Ball.
Oh, I was not aware of that.
Oh, dude, they were like the Harlem Trotters of the Harlem Globetrotters.
What?
Dude, they were.
Wait, what does that
have
mean?
you guys never
You
seen?
know who the
this?
Harlem Globetrotters
I know
are?
who the Harlem Globetrotters
Dude, these
are,
guys-
but
so-
who are the Harlem of the Harlem Globetrotters?
So these guys were like
Are they better or worse?
Better.
Okay.
These guys were like straight up hood dudes who would tour the country and it was sponsored by And One. And there was this guy named Hot Sauce. There was this guy named Professor. There was like these, like it was a massive show. Like in all the community, like white people liked it. Everybody liked it. And they would tour the country and like play the best players from like big cities. So like New York City, they would be like, And One is coming into your city.
Okay, so they'd like put out a challenge beforehand.
Right, so they would like do pick up and they'd be like, all right, him. And they would destroy. They were doing crazy shit. They were doing like tricks that you would do in NBA Street Ball, like the video game.
Yeah, okay.
Like I think there was NBA Street Phenom, like the video game in PlayStation 2.
Dude, why did that shit ever stop?
Well, because it's very unrealistic. But anyways, NBA Street Ball, like they actually got guys from the show to come in and do like 3D modeling.
Yeah.
And they would have them do their tricks and everything. And NBA Street 2 Phenom, you actually, one of the other main characters was Hot Sauce from the show. Like that's how big the show got. So the show was a huge hit. And Bill Trill Clinton was at the fucking And One performance.
Bro, he was more than just at the N1 performance. There was a cheat code that you can play as Bill Clinton in the fucking what's it called?
NBA Street?
Yeah, NBA Street. Yeah.
Dude, this motherfucker wanted those black votes. All right? He was in the trench. Dude, this motherfucker was in the hood. Bill Trill Clinton.
It's funny because like I listened to a history podcast that like went on to every president, and they focus on like how like passionate the charisma Bill Clinton had. He would go to black churches, and the people there would be like, "By God, this is the man!" Like he'd be out there like, "This is the senator we got to vote for." Like he was the man.
We're gonna get through this together.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
And Monica lied. I mean, come on.
How can you say no?
How can you say, you're like, dude, so all I think that Biden has to do is, I mean, goddamn, fucking at least post a TikTok of you eating Chick-fil-A or something. I mean, what is this guy doing?
Unless you're alive once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. Like, where the fuck has he? People are saying like, "Fuck Joe Biden, let's go." Brand. Where the fuck has this guy been, dude?
Yeah, I don't think Chick-fil-A would be the right marketable thing.
Like, post something, bro. Like, be like, God damn, we're doing a McDonald's fucking collab on the Joe Biden meal, and it's like you get 4 pickles on top of chicken tenders with like some hot sauce. Like, give us something, bro.
Dude, he needs to hire you, man.
Something, bro. That's what I would do if I was
more innovative than anything they've done.
If I was the president, I'd be like, you know what? The first thing I'm doing is I'm making a TikTok page and I'm collabing with every popular motherfucker. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing I'm doing.
That's where Trump went wrong. First 3 years, he was like, Kanye West is my man. Kodiak Black, get the hell out of there.
Yeah,
Lil Wayne, come here, bro.
He fucked up with Kanye.
And he didn't focus too much on the Latino votes.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like, oh man, you know all these popular R&B artists. Let's get them back out of here.
Yeah, man.
If Trump was still in office right now, R. Kelly
focus on the Latino.
R.
vote.
Kelly would probably
Did you
be out
never
of jail
see that
right now.
Taco Bowl tweet, dude. Come on, man.
You know what? You know what?
Best taco salads,
dude, dog.
You know how Joe Biden could have got my vote? He could have done what Doja Cat did for Taco Bell. Because Doja Cat tweeted, "Bring the Mexican pizza back."
Bring it back.
And if that was Joe Biden tweeting,
That's how low your bar is. That's all you want.
They brought the Mexican
just
pizza
give
back.
me something, bro.
Yes, that's a good point.
Don't feel like my vote, because I feel like my vote has been wasted.
Yeah.
You know those first 4 years of Trump where all the Republicans were like, we got him, and then nothing happened.
Yeah.
The economy was a standstill.
The same.
Everything was still the same. And it's like, damn, I kind of feel bad for you guys because he lied to you. I feel the same way about Biden. Like,
The swamp so corrupt as hell.
Exactly.
Like, Hillary Clinton's still on. Why is she in jail? Benghazi.
Right. I mean, he was running the presidency like he was still running for office. It's like, no, bro, you got it.
You got it, bro. You're already there.
You don't need to go after anyone else. Like,
You're already in there.
Like, what is this guy
Like
doing?
he did probably like most of his presidency was his campaigning. It's like, I know I already won.
I love
I
that.
can't do it, Trump.
I love that that you said that though, Luis, because I was asking around like, my family in circles, and that's basically the same overall picture I got from everybody. That like Biden feels like he doesn't even exist. Like it doesn't feel like he does anything. Like he pulls any strings, or does much of anything. While with Trump, even if you hated him, it always felt like the motherfucker was busy. Like he was always up to something, even if it was like pretending to be busy.
I mean, 6 hours of television, 12 Diet Cokes,
But that's the thing.
Adderall.
That's the thing. Like,
At least the dude was doing something.
he was
Golfing.
pretending to be busy.
He made you hate him, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you're like, damn, this motherfucker's at it again.
Yeah.
Like, God damn.
It's almost like a pickpocket that's like successful, and you like respect the hustle.
Oh,
You know,
for
like,
sure.
He's really sly.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, damn, you got me.
Yeah.
This is his 28th time at the golf course this month. All right.
Dude, he was, bro.
He's trying to be active.
At least he was busy. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like, where the fuck has Kamala been?
Where is she?
Where is Kamala?
You know, if I
Where
was
is Kamala
so
San Diego?
if I was running for president, my vice president would have to be someone who would, like, no doubt always have the Latino vote. Carol G. Damn. Latinas and Latinos love
Damn,
Carol G.
dog.
In Provenza is a fucking hit, boy.
Dog, if Carol G announced herself as a politician, Bill Clinton would attach himself to that as like, yo, I'll be your leading man.
Hillary, you're gonna have to wait for me this time.
Who's Carol
Dude,
G?
he's calling Hillary.
Who's Carol G?
Who's Carol G?
She's some Latina
She's like a new
reggaeton.
Shakira type figure.
Oh, really?
Not the same style
Much
of
less
music.
talented.
Much less talented.
Yeah, not the same style of music. Yeah, just like a
She's-
pop star with
yeah.
A
like,
lot less
attractive
popular,
pop
I
star.
guess.
What?
A lot less popular, I
A
guess.
lot less popular, a lot less interesting. She has blue hair, which is kind of cool.
Oh, I'm already put off.
But you know what'd be cool? Is she would have blue hair, and I would have a red and white suit, and I'd be like, we got the red, white, and blue right here.
And you got the green hair going on.
Oh,
608
exactly.
Louise.
Oh, for sure.
608 Louise popping
Dude,
up.
I would hit. My target audience would be like the fucking Gen Z.
The hype beast. Get the hype
Oh,
beast
for
on board.
sure. I would have a Nike Air Force collab.
Are there
When did
Latino
Air
hype
Forces
beasts?
just like fly the
I
fuck back
fucking
in style?
hate Air Force too.
They're so lame.
I think
They're
they're.
so uncreative.
I love you so
Was
much.
that
They're,
for
Jordan?
they're
saying
just
that.
like so like
No.
such a canvas shoe. It's
They are very canvas shoe.
it's like what we were telling him.
Yeah.
Like, have a uniform, but like
Oh,
people
no,
wear
no, no.
them as if it's like an edgy piece. Like, oh guys, check out my like
Right.
really fresh shoes.
Nike Black Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
Oh
like-
shit! Watch out! Watch out!
Completely plain black or plain white. Like
No, if you're wearing plain black, you're looking for violence. But if you're wearing plain white, dude, I just can't take you seriously as a person.
Yeah.
Like, if you're buying, like, that means you like vanilla ice cream, bro.
Yeah.
That means you like your Oreos
Missionary.
with the least amount of stuffing possible. Yeah, you like missionary through a sheet.
wait. First of all,
Oreo thins.
missionary thins. Oreo thins are fucking phenomenal. I will go to bat for that. But everything else I agree with.
You know what I mean? Like, they're the most basic silhouette. I love shoes, and I'm a big proponent. I think they're like top 10 most iconic. But I think in terms of like what they have done to the recent community, like, there is no college campus that won't have 100 out of 100 people wearing them. They are so. I see them at the gym. I see them when people working at Walmart. Everybody. I don't know if they made them like just fucking. Hey, we need to sell 100 our entire stock.
Yeah,
I don't know
like-
what the fuck. Everybody.
Marketing.
I fucking hate them.
Yeah. Like, I'd rather have people wearing like Chuck Taylors.
At least Chuck Taylors are like, hey, you get it, Chuck Taylor. You know what I mean?
But there's a whole energy with the black Nike Air Force Ones.
Well,
Air Force Ones.
black, yes, that means something. That means you're up to no good.
He ain't the guy.
No, that's him. That's him. Neutron, bro. That's who that is. Exactly. Oh, the sun is setting. Beautiful.
Oh, thank God. I swear to God, thank
You
God.
should have asked me for some glasses.
No, we're good.
30 minutes. So we're doing good. We're
So
on
now,
track.
I mean, for the first 30 minutes, I'm going to be very concentrated looking. Like, what the hell?
I mean, he really likes this fucking Obama impression. No, man. I mean, what's your go-to shoe? I see you wear Crocs pretty often.
Oh, I mean, yeah, when I'm coming here to record, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Are you a sneaker, boot, or like?
I'm more. The last few years, I've been doing a lot more boots.
Yeah.
But like, whenever I'm going to a gym, obviously you dress appropriately.
Obviously, the
Have a
Crocs.
sneaker.
Obviously.
Dude, I do see people working out with Crocs, and it pisses me off.
Why?
You know,
I
Nate.
used to work out in Crocs.
Dude, it pisses me off. Those aren't gym shoes. All right, when you're at the gym, that means you don't take your workout seriously.
Proper gym etiquette.
Friend of the podcast, Nate Duran says, I see him at the gym 4 days after we record with him.
With
And-
Crocs on.
Bro, with flip flops on, with Adidas
no.
slip-ons, the same ones he brought to the house. I'm like,
Bro, it was an upper day, dog. Why are you judging?
I was
Why are
like,
you judging, bro?
Clothes for the girls.
I know my boy Nate, dude.
I was, I was like so bewildered. I'm like, I see him with like walking in with slippers.
Hey,
and I'm,
dude, results speak for themselves. Bro.
part of it, bro, part of me's like, yo, like obviously he's gonna take him off. He's gonna change. No,
Oh.
I see him hitting the bench press with the sandals on, and I'm
I
like,
told you it was an upper day.
His feet dangling, flip flopping, just flopping.
See his toesies.
I was like, bro, put the dogs away. What the fuck you doing? What's your go-to shoe?
Oh, bro,
Are you
Adidas.
a sneaker kind of guy?
I'm a big the off-brand version of the black Air Force Nikes, the black 3-stripe Adidas. Like you could mess with this guy. This guy is a pushover. You could take his wallet.
Easily fuck him up.
You could scuff his shoe. You'd be like, oh man,
Oh man, hey,
Phil, I
my
was
bad.
wondering this.
Oh,
why
man.
aren't you a boot guy?
boot guy, dude, bro. My boot for work boots.
Well, no, like
that was 2
everyday
episodes
boots.
ago. I'm not gonna get
Everyday
into
boots?
that.
Just because everyday boots are such a much more sturdier shoe, and you wear them down.
I am a sturdy guy.
Yeah, like it's just like you can buy the right pair of boots and it could last you like 20 years.
But I'm also trying to get that hype piece formal wear without breaking the budget, and not with like Adidas being symbolized
True.
with like Big Bad Russia. Come on, bro. Street cred right
wait,
there.
what?
Adidas,
Symbolized with Russia?
Adidas.
Adidas. My bad.
you
Adidas.
pronounce
Made by
it right, bro.
Adolf Dassler?
Adolf. Yeah, how the Russians kind of like took over the squatting and the 3 stripes and
Oh, the jumpsuit?
yeah, oh yeah,
Bro, that's
The
Run
tracksuit.
DMC.
That's tracksuit.
They just
brother.
popularized in Russia, but
Well, that's all they could
Bro,
afford.
They have a good sense of style.
they
Stop
do.
hating.
I think if you wear a full jumpsuit, you are not a force to be reckoned with.
BDE. That's the big dick energy right
To
there.
wear a full tracksuit, matching tracksuit,
Oh yeah,
it takes some courage.
that's on the level close to black Nike Air Force One.
Yeah, if you're wearing a full, it doesn't matter what color it is, a full Adidas tracksuit, and then some sort of Adidas shoes, like, I will pay my respect. I will tip my hat. I'll be like, hey,
What
man.
about other kinds of tracksuits?
You showed up-
Does it only?
No. I'm talking a full tracksuit in general. You showed up to one podcast recording, I think, with a full Jordan tracksuit.
I
It
think
was
it was no. I think it was
powder blue,
and
baby.
one.
What?
I think that was an and one.
No, it
was it?
It was Jordan.
It was
Oh,
a full
bro.
Jordan tracksuit. I just remember being like, dude, that goes hard.
Powder blue, baby.
You're either on your way to a basketball game or
You about to steal our girls, Mr. Steal girls sliding through.
Dude, I was.
I was like, you gotta stay in the
grill off
room.
your car, dog.
about to steal my radio, maybe. What's been on your mind lately, Juan?
I thought something that I thought was really funny was a lot of the January 6th shit, like how
The court cases and all that stuff.
yeah.
They're just now coming to light?
No, there's been a
been going
lot.
on for a couple weeks
yeah,
now.
they've been around for weeks, but they'll have like a new session every week.
Yeah.
sort of thing.
I know Daddy Trump
Yeah.
got told like he probably can't be within 100 feet of the White House.
Oh, is that right? He has like a
The big dog T.
Yeah, but it's not like set in stone yet, but that's
Okay.
something they want to do.
okay.
Get a little trading order on Trump.
Exactly. So it's like, is he going to be the first president who has to,
Have a restraining order on him.
who has an Airbnb? Like what does this
He
guy
has
do?
an Airbnb in Washington.
Exactly.
He's like an ex that can't leave the house. He's like keeps driving back. Like
Exactly.
I just thought it was hilarious though that
they
like
throw his little clothes on the lawn.
they really like solidified the point how he when he heard the crowds chant hang Mike Pence, he essentially said, well, he kind of deserves it. And they really solidified the
Dude.
shit out of that point, and I thought that shit was hilarious.
What did
too.
Mike
Like,
Pence is like? Can you believe this? He tried to hang me. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, but motherfucker, weren't you like 4 years with him for like?
yeah, exactly. And like, dude,
Stand
Mike
by your
Pence has
flag.
been like interviewed about that, and he won't like denounce him strongly. He'll like always give some like down the line middle answer. Like this guy
He's a real rascal. He's
was
a real
trying to lynch you, and you still feel like the need to toe a
Bro,
line.
they were. I remember the two targets. Number one was Nancy Pelosi, and number two was Mike Pence. Like
Yeah.
you're telling me the vice president, who was a ride or die for this guy, was like, "We lost the election. Let's pack our bags and let's go home." And Trump was like, "Nah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You pack your bags and you go home."
I'm staying here.
Dude, they had 3 different targets: Nancy Pelosi, Mike Pence, and AOC's shoes. Dude, those guys are going into her closet like, "Where's AOC? Where's AOC?"
Damn,
Dude, Ben
bro.
Shapiro's like, "Show us your feet. Show us your feet."
The amount of conservatives at AOC, they have a weird infatuation with her.
Oh yeah.
And like, she, I mean, why? I don't get it.
Because she's just a young Latina lady.
Right.
And they that's one of the things they badger her about. Like, look at her, she's dancing in the rooftop. She's a waitress. I bet you she slept her way to Congress. And they're like, but she's kind of cute. She's kind of cute.
Fucking incel.
They're kind of telling on themselves. I would.
AOC is like the prom queen that all the nerds are like, she's fucking gross.
Oh,
but if she wanted to kiss me, it's like, what, dude? You can't play both cards.
I want to put her in jail, but if she let me sniff her feet, I don't know.
I don't know. Well, you know what?
Let me suck your toes.
You'll get out early for good behavior. No,
That's the way to get the Latino vote, though. You know?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering. Like,
you're talking about AOC. Put AOC on your.
putting AOC on. Oh, as far as getting the Latino vote,
Yeah.
my idea would be to hire all of the like homeless veterans that are possible and have them work as.
There's a lot.
I know.
There's a lot.
Hire as many as possible, right? And have them work as like borderline drill sergeants / professional motivators at all like the useless corporate meetings that companies have. That way, whenever you show up to that 10 o'clock meeting on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every day there's like John spittling in your face. You fucking maggot! You better pick those fucking orders faster today.
Do you think this job's entitled to you? My cousins could get here and take your job right now, goddammit.
I can hire.
Yelling at them.
I can hire 10 people for your fucking wage on 3 other continents. Tell me why I shouldn't right now. 30 seconds, Luis.
My nephew died in a hot truck trying to get in this country.
I'm trying my best, sir.
You fucking Nancy. That's what's wrong with your generation.
Oh,
Dude,
jeez.
he would get canceled so quickly.
Dude, we're going to have an army of them.
Dude, this is how we win the Democratic vote. This is how the EPA gets
How are we
survived.
winning
Women
the
rights.
Democratic vote?
What?
How are we winning with this guy?
With the
this
drill
idea?
sergeant?
Yeah.
This
What do
is
you mean?
perfect.
It's like a sprinkle of socialism. It's a work program. Like, hey, dude, we're helping the needy.
And I'll tell you what I'm not
the
doing.
downtrodden.
I'll tell you what I'm not doing if I'm running for Congress. Not making education free.
It should be more expensive.
It should be more expensive.
Honestly, only rich people should go, bro.
Buy your bootstraps.
Let's weed out these dumbos and these these fucking rock sucking idiots.
Education is a privilege. Before you get to even primary school, we're going to put you in the factories. And if your attendance for the factory work is good,
we're
Great idea.
The amount of testing that I'm doing at an early age, like before you turn 10, it's gonna be through the roof. Like I'm gonna, the boys, the show The Boys.
The Boys.
Yes.
You know how they do like superhero testing on young
Oh, yeah,
kids.
superhero evaluations and stuff like that.
Right, I'm doing that, but like across the board.
So just like you're just bringing back MK Ultra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why did it need to leave?
We should call up like old CIA heads, like ask them what their old methods were.
I'll be like, how do we train shoulders better? Like, how do we just make the entire world fearful of
How
us?
do we make kids survive waterboarding longer?
Exactly.
How do we electrocute
I'm
people
gonna-
without
I'm
their
gonna try to-
eyeballs popping out?
I'm gonna try to find some Argentinians with blonde hair and blue eyes, and be like, "Hey, man, you got a time for a conversation? I think you might have
Hans.
Hey, Hans.
you might have
Hans.
you might have some archives I want to get my hands on. Some testing that
Do you have any military regalia like lying around?
some testing I want to bring
treasure
back.
chest?
They're probably the reason why like many Latinos are being, are leaning to the right now, more conservative.
What are
What the Nazi
Argenti-
colonies
yeah,
that all of
Nazi
1%
Argentinians?
of Latinos know about?
No, bro. Yeah, no one really knows about that.
It's funny.
Then how would they be driving opinions?
Exactly.
To escape like the war crimes, they
gloss
just fled to Argentina.
just
what
move
was
on.
your thing? Sorry, the caravan. We're talking about the caravan.
No, well, you're talking about how like those Nazi colonies are like driving opinion, and I'm asking.
I don't
you
think
how.
they are.
no. I was just it's a funny thing. Of
Oh.
course they're not. Of course they're not.
Well,
gonna-
you harped on it.
I
so
think we should.
seriously.
Yeah, I think we should explain it for the
El
people
Salvadorians.
listening and watching who are like, "What are they talking about?"
Yeah.
So, Nazi scientists and a lot of Nazis fled Germany once the party fell, and they fled to South America.
all over the world.
All over the world, but a lot.
A lot of them ended up in South America, where they had like just free reign to govern however they wanted to.
Exactly.
See, a lot of people
Over
don't know about this, but
developed
Hitler, he got his uprising selling timeshares. He's like, I got this place in Africa. Guano?
Yeah.
Is that in Africa?
No, for real. Hitler was like,
Oh yeah,
he
hustler.
started the first Airbnb. Like,
God
nah, for real. A lot of
I
people
got this
don't know
piece
that.
of property down
a lot
the
of
coast.
people don't know that, Luis, but he did. Like, the original, like, Hans B&B, dog.
Yeah, the Hans B&B.
This is an investment. It's only going to go. Hey, this is an investment.
Dude, speaking of Airbnbs, what the fuck happened? They used to be so
They
fun.
used to be so affordable, too.
And now it's like, I'd rather go to a fucking Holiday Inn than this shit. Like, there's so many rules.
Yeah.
It's so restricted. Like, they can cancel on you at any moment. It's like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I thought we were done with this. The internment camps ended in the 1940s. Come on, guys.
Dude, I think...
They're going to charge me a fee for cleaning? Charge me a fee for littering?
No, they'll charge you a lot for anything.
These are huge, dude.
Dude, they'll be like, you will not get any of your money back. It's like a $500 deposit, and the one night stay is like $1,200. You're like, or I can stay at a hotel where I can literally piss on the walls and nothing. There's no repercussions.
You can wipe your ass with the towels,
Yeah,
and they'll have to clean it up.
yeah. And then you just leave $20 on the counter, and you're like,
I've seen him do that.
you're like, I am sorry.
But like the price is pretty much the same now with inflation and all that stuff. It's like $900 for what used to be a one suite. Right?
Yeah, dude, and it was like cool. Like, the idea of Airbnb was fun. It was like you could stay at someone's house and like like instead of you could get a full kitchen instead of a hotel.
Yeah.
And it was like all right,
whole house.
yeah, exactly. This is gonna be kind of cool. And then like in the last 2 years, they're like, nah, bitch, and nah.
Fork it up.
And the Airbnb host was like a mature cougar. There's always that underlying fantasy. She's like, what if she come downstairs right now? And in her little nightgown, she's like,
How
my
much-
husband never
Dude,
understands.
How much money have you spent on Airbnb,
Just for that fantasy,
Dude, how much money are you spending on porn, dog?
brother. Bro.
Oh yeah, we should. Yeah,
Because you turn every scenario into, oh, did you guys read the part about the cougar? It's like, what part about the cougar?
You guys talk about the hot Asian lady?
What hot Asian lady?
so 2 weeks ago, I was listening to the episode. 2 weeks ago, we went pretty hard on you.
Pretty rough.
Yeah,
Rough in the tough
but
stuff.
you've cut out sugar.
I've cut out sugar. And I'll tell you what, for those who are addiction with like cigarettes and all that stuff, I get it. I get it. Bro,
Like, stop trying to quit. Just give in.
we're all going to die.
Yeah.
Who needs 2 feet?
Yeah.
Who needs 2 lungs?
So what if some of us die 30 years?
Has your smoking gone up?
Oh, no. I'm just talking about I sympathize with them.
Oh, okay.
I'm just getting more angry. It's
So you've cut out sugar.
yes,
Okay. And
it's-
how has that been?
rough.
2 weeks later, how's that been?
Rough. It's been just because the everyday I consume a lot more liquids than I ain't noticed.
I told you.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
It's
Dude, it really helps if you don't buy it.
as
And
a 26-year-old man.
Honestly, you're doing your brothers a favor if you don't buy it.
I'm living like
Yeah.
a teenage boy.
Yeah.
Drinking Who Mix,
Yeah,
fucking Capri
dude.
Suns, and like.
Have you noticed any upsides yet? Like, have you noticed you feel more energized?
I've lost 3.8 pounds.
That's what's up.
Damn.
Uh-huh.
Just from sugar alone?
Editor,
Just from
editor,
sugar alone.
throw
Throwing out
in
Who Mix
some
and-
congratulations sounds right here. I don't know what
exactly.
that is.
I've been so fucking angry doing it though. I've been so fucking angry.
So actually, I wanted to hear more about your experience so far. Have you been following our tips? If so, which ones and how have they helped?
The biggest thing I've been following is
Liquid calories.
the liquid calories and talking more better to myself.
Good.
I had a little kerfuffle. I'm gonna have to
Kerfuffle.
edit that. I fucked it up.
Hey, it's all right, man. It's all right.
Fuck. What? Why am I even here?
That's what we're talking about. Positivity.
I'm breaking down by the minute.
It's all right.
But I had a kerfuffle at work,
barely
and
holding
like
on.
literally, like if it was maybe a month ago, I would have been like, all right, I'll just take points for it, and like, who gives a shit? But like, I stood my ground. I was like, no, I requested these days off, and I was promised these days off. You know?
Yeah.
No longer am I going to be a pushover.
No. No, hell no.
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 Well, I'm proud of you.
But I'm more angry, Phil.
You'll
tell you that.
Yeah.
You'll get over that though.
You'll get over it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like you said, 21 weeks for it to be a habit.
Correct. No, 21 days.
Oh,
21
really?
days for it to be a
Oh
habit.
my
Yeah.
god! Thank God. Oh,
He's like, that's so
21
much
days.
more doable.
Exactly.
I
So
can
you got to
live
think
with
about it positivity. So like you'll do 21 days, be like, all right, and then maybe reward yourself at the end of the 21 days with like some watermelon or like some peaches, something that's got like very sugary fruit. But actually, I wanted to open up the
literally, my eyes just twitch just thinking of like, oh, that sweet mango nectar.
Exactly.
Before we move on though, I just wanted to like drive the point that like you doing this and like picking up these habits is literally setting up, and especially you and in like the role that you are, basically as a parental figure, you are driving good habits in your family. So like when you have bad habits, you're also driving those. So like when your brothers see that you know you basically stop buying sugary drinks, you don't have as many chips or something like that. Like, they will adjust with you.
You lead as you follow. You follow as the wait. How does it go? If you want people to follow, you must be the example.
There you.
Yeah, right.
God damn, was that Obama just then?
That's Obama. Obama.
I also wanted to open up the floor for you to give us a piece of our own medicine, because I'm not perfect either. I'm a fat, ugly piece of shit. And I want you to let me have it,
brother.
Because we were not fair to you. We should have been like, this is what we think you can improve your life in. And then you could have been like, you know what, Luis? You have a lazy left eye. And your ears are too big.
Oh, my God. In the moment, I didn't realize. And then my sister was like,
dude,
are you guys okay? You guys going to break up?
I was getting worried the wind was going to catch you and you were going to fly away.
I was like, damn, I didn't really know.
I had more than one person tell me, like, man, you guys really went in on Phil. And we love you, by the way.
This is self-love.
Yeah.
Besides, I mean, you know.
Frankly, I just want you to live longer, bro.
We want you to be here for a while.
Yeah.
And we want you to be happy and healthy.
Yeah.
You guys just want me around on the earth a little bit longer.
Exactly. Huh? So, again, we want you to let us have it a little bit.
Brothers.
No. I want you to be rude, because if you don't do it, me and Juan will gladly rip each other apart, and then we will have a fight.
Oh my God! Listen, I'm going to be here as long as I can in this God green earth, just to make sure that the Democrats never get into the office again. No, I mean, like, it's
say whatever you want to us. Free of judgment.
I'll just say one thing about each of y'all.
No, say 3 things about each of us.
Things?
Yeah,
Okay.
3. I want to hear it.
All right.
I need someone to wake me up in the morning and be like, damn, he's right.
Juan, you remind me of one of those Fez pops, those little candy pops.
Boom, burnt.
You got a big head.
What's a Fez?
You know the little Fez.
The Fez
Oh,
pop.
Fez pop.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pez.
yes.
He's talking about Pez pop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. What?
He
Is
does-
it Fez or Pez? Pez. I'm talking about Pez pop, brothers. God damn it! I'm out of here.
All right. He does
You
have
remind me
it.
of a Pez pop.
He does
You got
have a big head.
and nothing comes out. No, nothing comes out.
Nothing ever
Fair.
good comes out.
Yeah,
Okay,
for real.
fair enough.
Burn.
Okay.
Luis. You focus so much about your health, but a rose by a different color is still shit. Or did I say that wrong?
You said that right.
I said that right.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know what you meant.
Going for? What are you
You
going
don't need
for?
to focus on your outer looks, my brother. You need to focus on your inner. Your innards, my brother.
I can start doing therapy again. You're right.
Yes.
You're right.
Juan. What the hell? You think you're Mr. T, brother? Brother, who do you think this is the A team? We're the B team, brother. We need to get the other B teams in the voting office. That's a reference to his earring, folks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He has a dangly earring.
I pity the fool. That's all I can say.
Fair enough.
Luis, this is not more of a roast, but more of a
Say it,
criticism.
bro. Yeah.
You need to cook your ham longer. You need to roast your ham longer, brother. I love me, brother. Like I said a couple weeks ago,
dog.
when I said a couple weeks ago, I love me my ham and cheese croissants.
Yeah.
Brother, this was a bloody pig I'm talking about. this steamed ham, baked ham,
Don't they come pre-cooked?
When did you enjoy my ham? Was it the Thanksgiving party?
the honey ham.
It was a Thanksgiving party?
It was a Thanksgiving
Damn, but you still remember that. God damn, bro. All
I was
right.
like, you know what?
I'm glad that stuck with you. You're right. I will do.
You need to. Speaking of roasting, you need to roast your ham better.
I will do a better job. Thank you. I needed that.
And my last final critique, Juan, thank you for trying to advise me to live longer, but I can't take your advice seriously when you look like the gardener of like the Jurassic Park. You got your little Crocs on, you got a little floral shirt on. Was that cacti?
These are cactuses.
What? You got a little pineapple upside down in your house? A little swinger party going on?
Because I have cactuses.
He's just
Hey, free of judgment. Free of judgment. He's
Crocs.
allowed this.
It's the Crocs. It's the Crocs, brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are my gardening shoes.
You still remember the ham, dude? God damn.
Oh my God.
I owe you that one.
Hey,
You know what?
That's the ham, brother.
We're gonna have a little end of the because I have to leave this apartment of mine at the end of the year. I'm gonna throw a little shindig, and I'm gonna bake you a beautiful ham. We'll probably do a Friendsgiving again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I haven't hosted something in a while. I'll probably do a Friendsgiving again.
And I the judgment for the bar for the ham
Yeah,
is ungodly because I have my mama bear,
yeah.
my white mother,
Okay.
brother. She makes the best honey glazed ham. Oh, put that with
Alright.
a side of slow roasted or baked
Ooh.
the crock pot.
Yeah.
Cheesy potatoes.
Uh-huh.
Bro, put some cheesy potatoes on there, brother. Some honey glazed
You're
ham.
making me hungry.
This Friendsgiving, I'll probably have you guys come over early and be like, all right, let's all cook together. Because a lot of times when I would host is I would have you guys come over like at 5 or 6, and I'd be like finishing up the entrees, and then you guys would like bring an appetizer or like something to share. And like it always felt like we would eat, but then we'd be like fucked, and because we would eat too much.
Yeah.
So this time,
It's all right.
right,
You fall into a food coma.
right, where it's like this time, be like, all right, come over like at 2 in the afternoon, come over at noon, and like with the raw ingredients, and then we'll like let me know what you're gonna make, and I'll prep it, and then we'll all cook together, we'll all eat together. That way, like as the day is progressing, we're eating together.
We can tailgate, bring little drinks here,
Yeah,
get
exactly.
little cocktails.
Exactly. So end
Fuck
of the
it.
year party, we'll probably do one more.
We'll put the liquor into the food.
Exactly.
Make a wine glazed ham instead
Exactly.
of honey.
I was wondering, how did we... You didn't finish your last critique.
Oh yeah, you didn't give me one. You need to do one more.
I love this gimmick of you guys wearing shades every other week, but like it fits one of you guys, one of us three, and it's none of you two. It's me. I'm the one that needs to be rocking the shades, my brother. You look like Ray Charles. You look like Ray Charles without the heroin and the hookers.
Fair enough.
And my brother, you look like fucking the Monopoly man with a better spectacle than one.
Yeah.
What's it? One spectacle? Monocle.
Monaco. There we go.
Thank you, my brothers. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Fair
I
enough.
feel like that's very inaccurate.
Very inaccurate.
Then
You
I
think
look like
you look better with shades on than me? You think that's inaccurate?
No. I feel like the
Brother,
Monopoly
I'm
man.
cool as hell.
The Monopoly man.
We're gonna let our viewers at home.
Yeah, we're gonna let our viewers.
This is gonna be the first thing that we'll have the audience vote in on.
I have like aerodynamic sunglasses that like hug
No.
the corners of
free,
my face.
Free criticism.
The three of us can't all be wearing glasses. So after
That's
this
true.
week's episode, we're gonna leave it to the voters
Yeah, we'll leave it to the voters.
who can no longer wear glasses. Out of the
We'll
three
put
of
it
us.
up on Instagram.
Testing one. Me, Phil Corral.
Oh, so I had him on for about an hour now.
Now, clearly, as you can see, it's forming around my giant gowls, or what are these called?
Can I be honest?
I look cool as hell.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's exactly what I was gonna
Bro,
say.
you look like a blind panhandler.
I have my little dog with me. Option one, the blind panhandler.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I don't think these glasses did you any favors. I'm so sorry.
No. But option two,
Option 2 is not bad. You probably got used to it by now as you saw the episode, but I'm a big glasses proponent. I almost always wear some sort of glasses when I'm out and about.
and I get it. Your future's too bright, brother.
Exactly.
You got to keep them flashing. Lights.
We're going to get copyright stricken. And then last choice 3. And as you wear these, Juan, why don't you close the show here and tell all the viewers what they should do and where they should go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They look good on you, actually.
Hey,
Make
but
sure-
do it as Obama.
my fellow Americans,
Ladies and gentlemen
please
People
make sure
of the nation.
you open up your favorite podcasting platform and you hit the rate and subscribe button. Thank you very much. Please give us with a solid 5 stars. That transitions into something else entirely.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
You got my vote.
A great episode.
got
The
my vote.
bugs are starting to come out. Let's wrap this up.
I've been getting bit by bugs for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's just so Abel coming back.
Thank you
Call
so
back.
much for listening. And
Abel.
we'll see you all next week.